right? Especially maybe the ones that you've tried and you couldn't do, those maybe would be more, I don't know, or like, yeah, you did something and didn't finish.
So there was a question similar to something we done before. It was
No,
number
no,
of
wait,
real
say a
roots.
little louder. I think I'm not able to,
Yes, sir.
yeah, because this headphone is a little strange. There's no volume.
The question was the number of real roots of the equation x raised to 4 plus x cubed plus x squared plus 2 is equal to 0.
X to the 4 plus x cube plus x
Plus
square.
x squared plus 2 is equal to 0.
Ah,
Now in here I had written that there are 0 real roots, but I'm not sure if that's correct.
what's your explanation?
For this to be 0, x cubed should be greater than or actually equal to x raised to 4 plus x squared plus 2, because all the rest of the terms have to be positive.
Hmm. All right, so you are kind of saying that you're putting a negative number and then you are saying this.
Yes.
Right, okay. So like I'm putting minus x in place of x. And yes, right,
For positive, it can never be possible.
yeah.
But here, x raised to 4 plus x squared plus 2 should be greater than x cubed, I think.
Hmm. Why? So right now x is positive because we have put minus x. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So why do you think? So you are saying that it is always, this is always greater. Why is that the case?
For x is greater than equal to 1, it will always be greater.
Hmm.
And for if x is less than 1, then also we have plus 2, right? So the left hand side has to be greater than 2.
Perfect. That's right. Easy. Yeah. That's correct. Answer is 0. Good. Next question.
So another question was also from circles only.
Hmm.
So there's a circle with center O again.
Hmm. Yes.
And we have drawn 4 chords beneath O, A, B, C, and D.
4 chords.
They are all parallel.
Okay. 4 parallel chords below A, something like that.
Yeah, below the center, little below the center, we have drawn 4 chords.
Right.
And it's given they are all parallel and equidistant from one another.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
then they had asked to find A square minus D square by B square minus C square.
Oh, sorry. So these are the chord lengths or something.
Yeah, A, B, C, D.
Okay. So what do we have to find?
A square minus D square by B square minus C square.
Mm-hmm. So how do you do this?
Sir, I have taken the radius and used it with Pythagoras theorem. Like for chord B, if
No,
we
what have you
join it.
taken to be the radius?
No, I have not taken anything. I've just taken it as R and then joined it with the chords.
Minute.
I had first assumed the distance between the chords to be h.
Okay. H. Wait. No, yes, I think this method will work. Yeah. H, and this you're saying is R. Okay.
The only problem I was faced with is the distance between A and the center. I don't know if that's also it.
Yes. That also you have to assume to be something because you cannot really tell from R and H. No, maybe you can tell. Right. Sorry, you can tell, right? Uh, wait. No, you
I
cannot
had
tell.
assumed it to be like
Uh,
h by 2 or something to see the approximate value by looking at the figure.
yeah, that's right. That yeah, and but that should allow you to do the calculations, right?
Yes, from there
Yeah.
I had done the calculations and I had got it as approximately 2 point something. So I had put 3 as the value as the answer.
Ah. Hmm. Three was three there in the options?
Yeah, it was there.
Okay. No, I mean, sorry, that's a stupid question. Otherwise, how would you put it? But was there any square roots and such also in the like anything near? I don't know. Right?
No, there was only integers.
Oh, then maybe you are correct. Right? Then maybe it's correct. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, but you see, this the point is that we cannot really say anything here, so you have to just call it X, right? Because we cannot say.
Yes.
Yeah, because this also we don't know. It's just that we don't know anything. But you see, the nature of this question is like um, the answer is a number, then it should not depend on what R is and what H is, right? So you might well as have just taken something extremely simple in the sense that are rather simplified, oversimplified, and yet it won't be wrong. You could
Yes.
just take something, you understand, right? And then just sort of maybe even you could have taken D to be 0 actually. Just take a tangent, right? And then this is 2 and maybe just divide it just as you equally whatever, right? And then you would know the answer and it would come out to be 3, I suppose,
Yes.
right? Even then. And there's nothing wrong in taking it to be 0. There's nothing wrong in doing all this, right? So, but does it, so if, but then do you know the length? Can you, in this particular oversimplified case, can you find it out and see if it is 3 and maybe see what it is? So if this is 2, yeah, so these are all 2 by 3. Yes, the distance h becomes 2 by 3. Mhm. So then you get 1, 1, and 2 by 3. And then it is 1 plus 4 by 9 square root of that. No, we don't need the square root. We just this.
So here what are we finding? The hypotenuse is what?
Huh. Oh, yes. So here, oh, sorry, it's not correct. No. So as is you know, so I'm trying to find this length, right?
I got root 5 by 3.
Sorry?
I
Louder?
got the value of the B chord. Half of the B chord will be root 5 by 3.
Right, so 5 by 9 is a square, right? And that's good enough for us. We'll just call this B, right? And we'll call A equal to 1. And similarly, can you find out this one?
Sir, but that's B by 2 square, 5 by 9.
That is
That is B by 2 square, whole square.
B,
5
no.
by 9 I had found for half of B, right?
But why will it be half? Will it be half? No, I don't think that it goes like that linearly or something.
Because the radius is 1 and the height is 2 by 3. So 1 square minus 2 by 3 whole square.
Oh, okay, right. So what does it come out to be? Sorry. And just
So I got B by 2 whole square as 5 by 9.
yeah, that's right. So I'm writing everything in terms of half, right? I'm writing A also equal to 1. But then what are you getting as C? And that is the question. So you can similarly find it. So
B square will be 20 by 9, right?
B square is 20 by
20 by 9. As this I found B by 2 whole square.
no. Okay, something like that. Sorry, I'm just being stupid. Yeah. So B by 2 whole square is this, and yeah, right. So that is what you're trying to say. Sorry. So this is 20, right? And a square by 2 is 1. So B square by 2 is 10 by 9, right? 10 by 9 is what is okay, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know with this calculations and making, yeah. And then similarly we can find this is 4 by 3. Mm, no, no, H is not, as I've calculated everything wrong. H is 1 by 3, right?
Yes.
Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. Just, yeah. So then it is, so it is 8 by 9. A square by
So
2
B
is
square is 32 by 9.
right. And so B square by 2 is 16 by 9. Okay. Similarly, can you find C square by 2? That is, maybe that's what we calculated, right? That was C square by 2. I don't remember what it was. It's 4 by 9, 5 by 9, 10 by 9, right? Yeah. These are the quantities. And D square by 2 is 0. So now if we find this thing, find this ratio, A square minus D square, so it's 1. And then we have the 16 by 9 minus 10 by 9, right? So this comes out to be 9 by 6, but I'm getting 3 by whatever, 3 by 2. Am I missing a half somewhere? Yeah, some is wrong, right? It is because this is 2. Yeah. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, it is 3.
Okay.
Right? Right, it is 3. Yeah, and there is really no harm in doing this, right? Because as long as, because if it's an MCQ, then you are being told that the answer doesn't depend on the configuration. And so what's wrong in taking this configuration? Yeah, obviously, mathematically, so all we now need to show, if one has to do this, probably that the answer does not depend on the configuration, right? That has to be shown, which in the MCQ was given to you to be assumed, sort of. So how do you do it then? How do you show that the answer doesn't depend on the configuration? Or in other words, or you can just take an arbitrary configuration and find the ratio. Those are the two kinds of things which we can do. Yeah. It's not directly clear that the answer doesn't depend on these things. But you see, once you assume that this is X and this is R, right? Then you can just one by one calculate these lengths, right? There is really not much to do in that way,
Yes.
right? It will be a little boring, but you can just calculate the lengths one by one, and yeah, they won't be like ratios. It will not be similarity, right? Because the triangles are not similar. Like this triangle and this triangle, they're not similar. The angles are different, even though one side is parallel and this is perpendicular, but still they are not similar. And then once you just calculate those lengths, then you find out that this ratio is, just calculate the ratio, and the R and the X and the H will somehow get cancelled in the ratio, and you'll get 3. Right? That is how I am seeing it. But there maybe is a better way. There should be a better way, right, of explaining this thing that this is. Yeah. And that I don't know. Right? Say this A by B. Yeah, it's a little cross top of side of sort of thing, right? This is A by B. A is bigger than B, and the D is smaller than C. So, mm, yeah, I don't know a good way to do it. Nothing bad with that. You can just calculate and say. Problem is, I don't know what that quantity means. A square minus D square, right? What does that mean? A plus D, factorize it. It's a very interesting question, in some way. It's coming out to be 3. Anyways, I shall think about this because the problem is done. So there's not a big thing. But I imagine that if there were like let's say for simplicity, let's say that there were 2 more chords, right? And they were all equidistant. Let's say there were 6 chords and they were all equidistant. Okay. Then the way this is going, no, that also it. Yeah, you see the way this is going is like this: A, B, C, D, right? And then E, F. If the next 2 were E, F, right? So then my natural prediction would be that this expression would again be a meaningful, would be a constant. I may be, I may be wrong. Yeah. But then again, you see, if there were 8 of them, then I would be like g square minus h square. Okay. This is a natural extension. Yeah. And obviously, when you specialize this, when you assume that the other chords are all 0, I mean, which cannot happen. No, wait. This is a very strange problem because there are 3 variables and still that ratio is a constant. If this is a generalization, then yeah, but it's correct, right? So in the case of 4 chords, it does give you the correct answer. It does give you that expression. Right. Okay, no problem. We'll do this next time. Yeah. So then let's continue next time. Okay. Yeah, there are do that chord question. Nagesh, sorry, the class was at 8, right? I think you forgot. Yeah. Okay, Ishana, so that is fine, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So so far, whatever extra things, little bit that we have done, and try them. And yeah, that's all. Then we'll meet next week. Nagesh, the class was at 8, right? I think you forgot. Yeah. Yeah, because the usual time is 9, but so anyways, what I will do is I'll immediately upload this and I will immediately make it, I'll upload it immediately. Aparna also needs to watch it. And then you can also, you don't have to like watch the whole thing. We just did some simple questions today. So you can look at the questions and you can just try to go ahead and solve them. Okay. Some interesting questions we discussed from this NMTC exam. Ishana, by the way, do you happen to have the paper? Do they give you the paper? No, I don't think so. Oh, yes. Oh, no, sorry. Why am I
Yes, sir,
making?
they give the
They give
paper.
you the paper, right? So if you can, maybe you can take a picture or scan the paper and you can send a mail. If you just send it to me, I'll send it to others and they can just give it a try, right? It'll be good. It is a good
Yes, sir.
thing. Yeah. So just do that. And yeah, so then that's it. And next Friday we will meet, right? Friday, 9 p.m. Right? Friday 9 p.m. This is again confirmed. Okay, so please note it down. Don't miss it. Okay, and at least every day try to give some time. Okay, see. So there are circle things which we did on last Friday. We will complete the problems that I had asked, and then we will again try to solve Olympiad problems. Okay, or these exam problems, these kind of things. Okay, we'll focus on these more. Through this, we will learn whatever we need. Okay. All right. So then, yeah, that's it. Bye. I will just upload the thing and you can watch it. Okay. Bye.